Yeah, I mean, we throughout all of the things where I think we educated ourselves a lot.
We did. There's a lot of research that has gone through all of this.
Yeah, things that we never knew about, things that we never eaten. The stories that, and I just told it the other day also with Mitch Benjamin, with Meat Mitch, of him coming from Kansas City up to Yankee Stadium
with a cooler.
with a cooler on the subway, and he didn't get mugged. Yeah. Like, what are you doing? You're not in Kansas anymore.
Gdayall, and welcome to episode 100, The Ton.
The ton. What's a ton? A ton is 1,000.
Yes, it is. But here,
but of course, by the Brits.
The Brits, yes, slang mainly British to score or achievement of 100. So it's a tenth of our tons.
Well, then 100 is also a C note.
That is exactly right. So that's it. We've had 100 episodes. How are you feeling?
Tired.
Worn out.
Well, we started it for COVID.
That's right.
And COVID is, probably never going to be over, it looks like.
No. Yeah. But at least.
But we're over.
That's right. We're over it and everything else. And it's not stopping anyone from doing anything at the moment.
Yeah.
So today's show, we're going to talk about what we did and where we're going.
Yep.
So
traveling down that road.
That is it. Okay. Now, fun fact number 1. A Roman centurion was a commander of a centuria, which was the smallest unit of a Roman legion. One famous centurion was the legendary Lucius, whatever that is.
Lucius Sicarius.
Yes. Dentatus. Oh, God.
Nice Italian name. Hey, Lucius.
That's it. It's good. Known as the Roman Achilles, who in the 5th century BCE participated in a staggering 120 battles and at least 8 single combat duels.
Wow. He's a lucky guy.
He might be as tired as you feel.
Yeah.
Now.
A Jeopardy question.
Okay.
I'll take music for 100.
Okay. Which band has the most? Hang on.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Cheating.
I can't read his writing.
Oh. Okay. Which band has the most number 1 hits on the Billboard's Top 100?
Right.
It's like Casey Kasem. Is he here?
No, he's not here.
Can I guess it? Well, the most obvious would be the Beatles, but that's probably not them.
That's evidently what he wrote there. Can you see
that?
It
is the Beatles.
Can you read that?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Just you two are as bad as each other. Now, today's... Sorry.
Where's my...
there's a
where's my
$100? What are you doing? Stop.
Come on.
You can give the answer so you can ask the question.
Oh, it's in the form of a question.
Oh, my God. How many? Oh, so the Beatles had...
Yeah, how many number 1 hits?
Yes.
13.
He's written something here. What is it?
20.
Now that
I was thinking of 7, then 13. That's 20.
20, nice even number.
Yeah.
That's right.
Although you didn't write it like that. It looks like
and
you
the
put
first
2
one
C's.
was Love Me Do. And the last one was, you could look this up. I'm just coming off the top of my head. So the first one would be Love Me Do.
Yes,
and
I would agree with
the last one would be from Let It Be. Let It Be.
Was that on the last album?
I think I would say so. No, it's after Abbey Road.
Yeah, Abbey Road.
Okay. All right. So let's move on.
I can tell we got loose now.
Okay.
We're loose.
Yeah.
Now.
A frequent, and also fun fact number 3, a frequent reference point is Seinfeld.
Yep.
But they only did 9 episodes.
9 seasons.
9 seasons. Yes, sorry. Slate. 180 episodes from 1989 to 1998, all totally unforgivable or forgettable. And also, we have a number 4 fun fact.
We do.
And 2 days ago,
yes,
on the 22nd of August,
yes,
it was none other than George Jetson's birthday.
Oh, so he was born then.
Mm-hmm.
So that means we've only got 20 years until we're flying around in cars.
Where's
how
about Fred Flintstone? When was his birthday? They just celebrated 50 years.
Oh,
yeah.
Did they?
Oh, the Flintstones Pebble cereals. Anyway.
Oh, Exactly. Yes, that's the important Flintstones in our life.
Yes.
That's exactly right.
I didn't. I should read the box because we do have the Pebble cereals and it says celebrating 50 years of the Flintstones.
Oh.
So maybe it is 50 years.
Oh, Fred and Wilma, that couple together,
Well,
still together.
We did get
Wilbur!
We did get microwaves from the Jetsons.
Yeah.
That was the first time we ever saw them.
Yes.
Anything else?
No. Well, actually, I had a friend that put a hole in the bottom of his car, so it looked.
I had my first.
like
My
this.
first car had holes on the bottom of. Didn't have no floorboards. That was a Corvair. Yeah.
Well, see, my friend,
Had a piece of 2x4 down there.
my friend Dave. I have told this story before, but my friend Dave liked to drive through his neighbor's leaf piles.
Yeah.
On the street.
Oh, just blow them away.
Yeah, just boom.
Wow.
And then one day, the neighbor, much like in the cartoon, like Acme, put in an actual anvil in the middle of the pile of leaves.
Oh, yeah, that did its differential.
I bet he was at the front window like, let's go.
Oh,
it was the best story ever.
Yeah.
So there we go. Are you going to send us out, Phil?
Yes, and we'll come back after this brief musical break. Okay, we're back. Okay, so let's talk about episodes 1 to 32.
Yes, and we had some guests that we have had, so we want to thank them. So we've got Donald Betts Jr., we've got Mitch Benjamin from Meat Mitch, my bestie Dolores, Harper, Penny Bunce, the queen of cakes,
John Pumilia,
yes,
my childhood buddy.
That's right.
Phil Tripp, who's been a customer of ours for many years, lives up in the Blue Mountains and recently got in a lot of trouble. We won't go into
There's
that.
always a fantastic story with his sis. Dave Turpin, Sean Yates, our wonderful warehouse manager who always has a good story. Teresa Ingram, a girl I met here, another American. We were at high school together here.
Yeah, and our second Canadian, because Penny's Canadian.
Yes, Penny is Canadian.
Dina Charpentier.
That's right. And she was lovely. She actually came in and spoke for a while. We had Richie Pinard from CalMex and Spanner, Anna, our marketing marvel. And we've also had Kaylee and Ainsley and hundreds of customers that have come in doing our in-store podcast, which has been fantastic.
Yeah. So now let's go back way back.
Yes.
So I think probably some of my favorite ones looking at this list here would have been the people that we talked to.
Yes.
And it was always, first of all, it was always a bit of a stuff up at the beginning. The technology
Audio
doesn't
never
work.
Your friend.
Yeah, the technology didn't work, and we had to put the telephone near the microphone. But we got it through. Anyway, the stories that, and I just told it the other day also with Mitch Benjamin, with Meat Mitch, of him coming from Kansas City up to Yankee Stadium
with a cooler.
with a cooler on the subway, and he didn't get mugged. Yeah. Like, what are you doing? You're not in Kansas anymore.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And you know who I loved? I love you. Listen to you talking to John and Donna.
Yeah. And of course, they're in the background screaming at each other. Yeah.
Well, it's just that's it, and it's funny. I would love to be in a room with you two, catching up. Are you going to catch up with John?
Yeah, they're coming out to see us.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah.
I would love to be a fly on that wall.
Cheap son of a. So instead of staying like in a hotel on the Strip or whatever near us, or where we're staying at the Platinum,
somewhere convenient.
Yeah, somewhere convenient. He's staying because of his the buddy that he gone to jail overnight with for working for a bookie. He worked with the gas company. He's staying at his house in Henderson, and I'm sure Donna's going to be delighted with that.
And Donna is she going to find out about the time she rolls up at the house?
No, she knows about it, but I'm sure she's not. And I'm telling Jeanette, we'll hear all the stories of how she does not like this situation. But I don't know why she does. I don't know what's missing where she can't put her foot down like any other Italian
Yes.
wife.
I don't know.
You're doing what I say.
That's it.
Yes. Uh, and probably also the conversations we had with Phil Tripp.
Yes, he is a multifaceted individual.
Yes. I mean, from his recipes and his stories and his pet bird.
Yes. He
Yes.
always cracks Jeanette up too. It's very funny.
Yeah, he goes on. He's the type of guy. Once you start talking with him, you're on the phone for about 2 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. And you're probably learning something new every time. Something new about him. Now, I think I had a lot of fun with a few of the things we were talking about. Coffee, because it's my love. But I actually was really interested in learning about, like you taught me about, the Greek culture, bringing it to New York, and the coffee that we drink now in the States really kind of goes back to that. And our cookbooks, we talked about our collection, because Jeanette and I love a cookbook. Our husbands don't love the cookbooks as much as we love our cookbooks.
If we line up all your cookbooks, I think we'll get to halfway to the moon.
Yes, that's right. And that's not even with Jeanette's on top of that, really. So I had fun with that. Also, listening to Sean talk about Halloween, because it was funny as all get out. But those memories of being a kid and remembering those costumes and the tricks that you might play if you were allowed to play tricks.
Yes, if you're allowed.
And also, another one that was really fun was before in-store experience is always fun, because we talked to so many people and they were able to send little messages back to their families back in the States. But when we talked about breakfast cereal, all those scary boxes with that clown on it for the sugar, what was it? Like, it was like Sugar Flakes. It was sugar something, right? It was some twisted marketing from the 50s that I couldn't appreciate until then.
Yeah, I mean, we throughout all of the things where I think we educated ourselves a lot.
We did. There's a lot of research that has gone through all of this.
Yeah, things that we never knew about, things that we never eaten. And then we got episodes 33 to 65.
Yes. Oh.
So we talked a lot. Chain like 55.
Yes.
The chain restaurants.
Oh yeah.
And that's really and even the last one we were doing, I was just thinking about, we don't have anything that's in between here.
No.
As a restaurant.
No.
You used to have Denny's here at one time. Not Denny's.
Well, we did have Denny's because I was
Denny's
here. Yep. But there was the Keg that they took over the old Denny's
and Lone Star.
Yep.
But maybe the Australians weren't ready for it then. Maybe they're ready for it now. To do like a sort of not a TGIF, because that's there are a few of those around. But I'm talking about like an Applebee's.
Yes.
Or something.
Even like an IHOP, like something like that. Because being home recently, and you'll be, and you've been home recently. You do. It's like what you're going to get. You walk in. It's comfortable. You don't have to think too much. You can afford to feed the people at the table,
right?
And you can have a good chat. And it's a great experience. And you're right. Maybe someone can get on that.
Yeah. So somebody wants to do something different with food that. It's not a lot of the foods in America, they're not chefs that work in those restaurants.
No.
They're cooks.
Cooks, that's right.
Okay. A lot of stuff is, all done accordingly, just like McDonald's. No matter where you go, it's all going to taste the same.
Yep.
So there's this, a formula they got to live by and do and stuff like that. But with all that formula, and a lot of things may be pre-made, might be the seasoning, might be the whole dish or whatever, but parts of it is already done for them, so that keeps the consistency there and also keeps the cost lower, so you could afford to go out to eat more. Going out for a pub here, it's expensive.
It is very expensive. And when we went to IHOP, it tasted just like it tasted the last time I ate it 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And that was great because I knew what I was getting.
Mm-hmm.
But I think possibly people might be trying to get out more. There might be a space for that because it's not, families sort of don't necessarily go out like as much as we do.
What was that one with the mother load?
I
you
know.
walked in and it was like a store in the front
like Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Yes.
Yes. That's another
yes.
good one.
That would be a good one. There's a bit of controversy at Cracker Barrel at the moment.
Whoa. This is Goss?
Discuss. Like, I've got goss.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize
Yeah.
it. They have started selling Impossible sausage, like breakfast sausage. So if
Okay.
you're vegan or vegetarian, you can have your breakfast sausage.
Mhm.
And the customers, a lot of them are going, they don't like it.
Well,
Why
don't
are you
have to
doing
order
that?
it.
That's what I'm saying. It's just food.
Yeah.
Like, we
that's
all.
fine. You don't have to like it. I don't order beets.
That's exactly right. No one's forcing you
Right.
to have the Impossible sausage.
Yeah.
But so that was Cracker Barrel controversy at the moment. So you can check that out. The Southerners are not happy that things are getting screwed up at their
But they could
restaurant.
still order a real pork sausage.
Yes.
So where's the problem?
I don't understand at all. And neither do
I'm
they.
so confused. Yeah.
Maybe it's like, I don't want anything to change. Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, for us, by the time you listen to this, our frozen foods will be in. Okay. And a lot of things that we have brought in is for the taste experience.
Yep.
And the things that you're trying to get at home. But because we're restricted because of quarantine here, we can't bring in meat products and pork products because it's an act of Congress. And then the companies that make it won't give us the information because it's proprietary. So we bring in a lot of, vegan or vegetarian products, substitute products. But if you want Hot Pockets, well,
Yep.
they're Morningstar Farms Hot Pockets.
And they are
they're
good.
pepperoni pizzas.
That's right.
They've
worked very hard. It's not like the old days when you got the stuff out of the can.
Yes.
Nut loaf.
Nut loaf. What the hell is nut loaf?
You don't want to know, Phil.
Okay.
You don't want to
Yes.
know.
All
But
right.
that is true. Now,
Yeah.
Brennan's put in his vote for his favorite shows we've done.
Yeah.
So his was number 46, which is Jingles and Taglines, and The Tailgating with John Madden. Those were his two favorites.
I did also like chocolate and cowboy food.
Cowboy
That
food was
very
fun.
interesting.
Yippee-I-O. Yes. Wasn't that a quote from a movie? Yippee-I-O. It's something else.
You can't say the end
Bruce
of it.
Willis.
Oh, yeah, Bruce Willis, yeah.
You cannot say the end of that one.
And of course, then we had the Sopranos,
Oh. And, I think we ended up mentioning The Sopranos almost as much as we've mentioned
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Supposed to us with an S,
And
yes.
Polly died.
I know.
No, it was a very sad
He's
time.
probably my favorite character in the show.
He was magnificent. I watched the prequel. Brendan and I watched the prequel, The Many Saints of Newark, in it, and you see a young Polly.
Yeah.
Yes. It's
I know.
quite
I
funny.
tried watching that. I should try it. Jeanette was watching it the other day, and at the beginning it was just like they were all over the place. It's hard to.
It does, as you go through it, it's worth giving it a go and getting to the end because once it's young Tony, like teenage Tony, it sort of all ties in. You can see where it's going. And this we go.
Okay, so now we go for 66 to 100.
Oh, well.
Okay. Well, I remember, Dentist Delight because it was just
Just did that one. We just did. Yes.
Mall food was also very good.
Oh, yeah, it was too. And I saw a few of those when I went back.
The girls still wear those big yellow hats in the.
No, they didn't have that one, but it was like the pretzel places, and there was the popcorn place was there. But and you could smell the popcorn when you walked into the mall, just like the good old days. It's like, yum.
Yeah, and then in that lot here, this lot here, so that's when we, had Brenda's favorite with John Madden talking about that, and with O Canada,
yes,
and Dina, and we had the Phil Tripp in there.
Yep,
I thought he was way before.
That's your trip.
Oh, that's my trip.
We
that
told
was
you
a
he
long
was
time
tired.
ago. How did that get in there? That's my trip.
No, that's
Where
your
was he?
Phil's
He was
trip.
number 8.
He was, I
And
was gonna say, I thought he was.
An
I know
apostrophe
my memory ain't the
2T.
same.
That's it.
But I'm not in that the Biden type memory yet.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
just crazy. I liked. Well, it was very interesting. The last meals one. I thought that was quite good.
Yeah, especially the guy that decided to have everything that took 2 weeks to get.
That's some Yankee ingenuity working there for. Oh, do you know what I learned when I was away? But you probably already know this.
Maybe.
In Alcatraz,
Yeah.
it's funny because you look at Alcatraz from Pier 39, you go, you can make that. Like, this doesn't seem that far
Right.
away. But they had
The currents.
the currents and the
Yeah.
sharks, but they had brought in or hot water for the showers. One of the few jails that had hot showers
Oh, really?
because they never wanted them to acclimatize to the cold water.
Oh,
So there was a payoff there.
interesting. Wow.
Yes.
Now, we had a trivia question the other night at the pub trivia. Is what city is closest to Alcatraz? Now, the correct answer, or the answer was San Francisco.
Right.
But I don't know. I still have to look at the map.
It's a bit
I would
too
say
obvious.
Sausalito.
Yes, I would think that. Just because I would think that's a trick question because it seems obvious.
Yes. I mean, it's too obvious. Well, at least to us, it's obvious. But I think it's Sausalito.
Sausalito. Yes.
But maybe that's wrong, too. I don't know.
Well, maybe they just went major city. I don't know.
No, just a city closest.
I would have thought that one.
Mm-hmm. See, at least we think together about that.
That's right. We agree.
And then we also had another in-store experience during that time.
Yes, that was the third one we did.
Yeah.
And we had prison food.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny.
Then we had the spanner in the works. That's because I was in here.
Yes. We had Anna here.
Anna
Spanner. She filled in. We also had Ainsley had a little guest appearance while we were away visiting.
Yep.
She enjoyed that. Mackenzie spoke once on an in-store experience because Ainsley was like, "That's not fair. My sister's been on it." I'm like, "We don't want you on it. It's not about you." And then anyway, so she got a guest starring role.
Well, we did have Jeanette on at one time.
We got her. That
Was
was
that 2 minutes?
That's okay. That was amazing.
Yes.
She didn't even jump in while we were recording right in front of her. She was very aware to not do it, so we couldn't catch her.
So now we have here, we have 100 different posters that Brendan has, his artistic ability has come out and started with a basic design and then started filling in as every show we got to and did different ones.
So different themes?
Different themes of all the different shows. And these are your top 10? These ones here?
Yeah.
So his top one. And these are posted around the stores or also if
Yep.
you want to go online, you can see all of the artwork there too. So we got Halloween.
Yep.
So that's episode 7, episode 8. That's when we had with the original Phil Tripp.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we did ice creams and milkshakes.
And that's looks like a Neapolitan spread on that one.
Yeah. And then we had Yankee Doodle Dandy. That was in-store experience for 4th of July, episode 40. And then we have the New York one here, which is the Sopranos cooking. So New York and New Jersey, that looking at New York from Jersey.
That's it.
That's what I should say there because you're looking over the river.
That's it.
Okay. And then we got Super Bowl, tailgating with John Madden.
Yes, and that looks like
All the, what do they call that plate?
Deck plate.
No, not deck plate. No, there's something plate. Yeah, but it's plate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway.
Look it up and tell us.
Yeah.
Episode 72.
Yeah, and then episode 82 was Gifts from the Kitchen. And it has a nice bow on it. And then we got the psychedelic one here. That's My Trip.
Yeah. Phil's Tripp.
Now I get it.
See?
Well, man.
It's only
I
taken
didn't
since June.
Yeah, but she went to hate Ashbury, man.
Phil's Tripp.
Oh, dude.
Not Phil Tripp.
There were people talking like
Dave's
that.
not here,
too.
man. Dave's not here.
That's the best.
Oh my goodness!
In fact, I had pants that looked like the.
I bet you did.
I did. I
Paisley.
had blue paisley pants at one time, and what else
would
I
be
had?
fantastic.
I remember that. And then one of my favorite shirts was polka dots, black polka, which is back in style now.
It is
polka dots.
Polka dots.
I had
All
a
right.
polka dot shirt. And that was I remember going up to the store on 18th Avenue to the men's store because he had like cool stuff
Yes.
after a while. And they realized that nobody else was buying the other shit. So we had to, so we had the thing with the big collars and
Like that.
and then the
body shirts.
No, well, I remember baseball shirts. I remember that. That was in the 70s.
Yeah.
That was like the John Travolta era,
Yes.
where they call it a baseball shirt because it had 3 buttons, but then the sleeves and the bottom was gathered.
Yes,
Yeah,
I remember
waistline
this.
on it. But I was thinking that the Tom Jones shirts, that was a big thing. They were like a satin type shirt
Right.
with the button started down where the 3rd button is.
Right.
It was open and the collar was open, and then it was pleated open to the collar. Like this.
Wasn't
way.
it?
And then puffy sleeves.
That was
And
sort
with
of.
3 buttons on the bottom to make it even look more,
I'm pretty sure there was one of those in Saturday Night Fever or John
It would
Travolta
have been,
dancing.
yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. We call them Tom Jones shirts. Because
That
Tom
is-
Jones was the one who started wearing them. Then, of course, everybody had to have them with beetle boots also.
Gosh,
I got a
You
pair
know, I
sitting
miss-
up in my closet, but they're not the
Oh.
original beetle boots, but they were,
close.
yeah, it was, in fact, the only time I ever bought shoes at Bally's because I said I have to have them because they look like beetle boots. And it's still sitting up in my closet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I wore them. Phil wore them.
Oh, how awesome.
Yeah. So that one of these days I'll put them back on again.
I want to see
Yeah.
that when that
Yes.
happens. Now, I think we should do like a T-shirt with that, with one of the Gdayalls on that,
We should.
or do a hoodie.
Yeah. Well, we could do that one and put it on for
4th of July.
4th of
Next
July.
one. Next one.
yes, and also
Yes.
yeah,
Oh, there's,
and that's coming up.
that is coming up.
Oh,
Absolutely.
We're looking at we're pointing to, but what we're
Oh
looking
yeah,
at
sorry. This is no good for you
Halloween.
guys. We're
Yeah.
looking at our different Gdayall logos.
Yes.
Because I think it would be a
In
nice.
fact, it should go on just like that.
There you go.
You know, with all the little
Everything on
things
it.
on the bottoms. Yep.
Mm.
There you go. Okay, so there's there's some more homework.
Okay, so we give that to Annie. What do you call her?
Spanner.
Spanner. She's our marketing guru. Yeah.
That is it. And
Okay.
so now we're going to just talk about our new format.
Yes.
So we're going video. We're going fast, quick.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, because the attention span of most of ourselves and our customers is like, that's it.
What?
We're
Go on.
finished. Yeah. So we're gonna make it short and sweet.
yep. So it'll be Phil and myself,
Mhm.
and we're just going to be like talking quickly about recipes, or maybe showing you a knowledge nugget, like how we do it.
Yeah.
We're going to demonstrate some things.
Mhm. Yeah. So we talked about like where we're gonna start. So we're gonna start from the basics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it. So first of all, you have to get used to the look of us.
I'm wearing a hat.
Yes. I
Okay.
don't know.
There gotta be something different. I gotta look for something,
unique.
unique.
Right.
Yes.
Do I
Like-
get it? Hey,
Like make it look like Jughead, one of those hats. Yeah.
you can get those hats. Is like hair and makeup involved in this? Like, can I go get all gussied up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll work that out. So we are going to take some of the inspiration from some of the themes of our 100 episodes, because we've talked about so much. If we just had to talk about all new stuff,
Mhm.
it wouldn't be on very long.
So also, like, if you like things that we talked about that we have made or that we like,
Mhm.
that we make, tell us, and make sure we'll get that on.
Yeah, and because we would love to hear some new ideas. We're going to probably look at some different kitchen tools or utensils and appliances that we like and use. Some of our favorite pantry basics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because that's where we're going to start.
Yeah.
We're basically going to start saying, this is what
these
this is
are-
our pantry.
that's it. If I was on a
This is our pantry.
if I was on a desert island and I
Yeah.
could take a box full of things to cook with,
Mhm.
this is what I would use.
Yeah.
And we are also still going to be on weekly.
Yeah.
So we will be doing that at the end of the month. We are thinking about the 28th of September, but we'll just confirm that at
Mhm.
some point. So I'm sure Anna will be letting people know about it when
And
it
we'll-
happens.
Yeah, we'll be cooking inside and outside,
That's right.
depending on the weather.
That's exactly right. I don't want to be cooking outside when it's raining.
No.
No, that would
I
not
don't
be
play
fun.
golf in the rain. I ain't
No.
cooking in the rain.
Aren't we crazy?
I might be singing in the rain.
That's it.
Yeah.
And we might even be at my house, be at Phil's house. You just never know. Ralphie might even join us for
Yeah.
something.
Hmm.
You can see Ralph. Everyone, I think, should see Ralphie once.
Yes.
Because he's cute.
And we'll bring Kumi in too.
Yeah, Ralphie
Yeah.
and Kumi.
Yeah. It's the Ralphie and Kumi show. It'd be itchy and scratchy.
That's right. Ralphie would be going, I love you, but I'll just stay on the ground. And Kumi would be like, want to play? And that will be the end of it.
Okay. And so that's what it's going to be. And then there'll be a little thing on the on our website that you could just click and watch a little video.
And there you
we
go.
promise we're going to keep it short and sweet. So this way you could go and cook it, like when you're boiling a pot of tea, you could watch us. And then by the time you let your tea bag sit in there for 2 minutes, as you should, it's all over. All right. Now, we'll be back after this short break. Okay, and for the last time, we're back.
Yes.
Yes. And last time you got to take out the vacuum and do some housekeeping.
Oh, thank God, because I hate that. I hate housekeeping in general. Brendan didn't say anything. Housekeeping. The code for the month of August is
Countdown.
That is it. On the USA Foods website, you can click on the listener discount logo and see what discounts are there for you. The store is open 7 days a week. Check the site for hours.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got Phil, we've got Goss.
We got Goss.
We have got Goss. It is Melbourne's turn for Five Guys Fever, a 79-seat restaurant open in South Bank on August 8, where its red and white branding will be matched by the red stairs near Eureka Tower. The official address is 3 Freshwater Place, South Bank. I didn't realize how hard that was going to be to say. Freshwater Place. A menu of stripped back burgers and hot dogs is complemented by an enormous array of toppings, 15 in total, that let the diner create their own perfect burger. All the extras are free, so whatever toppings you go for, it will cost the same as your buddy's order.
Yeah. So if you're going there for a plain hamburger, stay home.
Yeah, there's other places to go.
Yes.
That's it. So
the only bad thing,
yes,
to me, it's in a terrible location.
Yeah, that's not.
Like I'm not going to go there.
No.
It's like too inconvenient. It's too hard to park. Yeah, it's too hard.
Yeah, and South Bank is. A lot of it is, yes.
I guess they probably look at foot traffic, people walking around there, but maybe the foot traffic people don't have much money because they're walking on feet.
I don't know. Maybe they just want some. So it is exciting. It would be far more exciting if it was In and Out.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
From our lips to God's ears. Please.
But it always gives you a reason to go back home.
That is true. Yeah. And we were in an In-N-Out burger line within 45 minutes
of touching down.
So ain't that the truth?
I'm surprised they haven't put one in the terminal.
Yeah. Oh, I think they like the whole idea of seeing all the cars lined up.
Yeah, well, and the other thing is it's good for the Uber drivers.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Where do you want to go? In and Out. That's the first one is only about 10-minute drive from the airport.
That's exactly right. We were very excited.
Yep.
Now,
don't even have to get out of the car. No. We'll take a round trip. Yeah.
It was so hard, can I say, not to rip into that hamburger until we got back to the house. No. I just looked at it and I was like, but I want to.
You got to start on it.
Not Stockton, but Maddie's house. She lives about 5 minutes away. It's okay.
Okay. Well, that's excusable.
But there were some loose fries. Bag fries are free. Like it's your job to eat the bag fries. Okay.
I didn't know because you told me the next thing when I go there, well done French fries.
Oh, that was Ainsley's thing. They are fantastic.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I have got a personal best product profile. It's my turn this week. I love it when we get these in, the Betty Crocker sugar cookie mix. Now, we get this in closer to the holidays a lot of the times.
Yeah, because people like it for the holidays.
We do. And we have had gingerbread cookies before and different ones, but I do like a good old sugar cookie because nothing tastes like it. Just a sachet. You can stick it in 3 ingredients. You need eggs and the mix and a stick of butter.
and a fork.
And a fork.
Because
and
you got to
that's
put
it.
the little things on the top of the cookie, and
That's
that's done with a fork.
That's the peanut butter ones, Phil.
No, that's
No, peanut butter cookies, but that is true.
Yeah, you could use a fork.
So this is just mix, put into
Make the
little
little
bowls,
ridges.
and cook. And they are, if you had that, you'd be ready in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
3 easy steps.
that's it. So I highly recommend that and give it a go because there's nothing
And then you can
tastes like
put
an American
sprinkles on
cookie.
if you like too.
Oh, you can
It's-
make them funfetti. You can
Yeah.
put sprinkles in them. You can put like colored sugar on top of them.
Yeah,
They
Bob's
are,
your uncle.
that's you could probably stick a Hershey's Kiss or a Reese's cup in the
Then
middle.
it's a thumb cookie.
Yes. So
Plus,
dive
it's a
in.
versatile cookie.
It is a very versatile cookie.
Mm.
I know what else you can do with these.
What?
So you roll them in a bowl.
Yeah.
You roll them in cinnamon and sugar, and you've got a snickerdoodle.
Oh,
They,
but
they-
isn't snickerdoodle more of a peanut butter?
no, it's cinnamon and sugar.
Sure.
That's it. So there you go, folks. That is what is Betty Crocker sugar cookie mix. Get onto
I'll
it.
tell you, any sweet baking
Yes.
on our new format will be done by Barbara.
Because yes,
I do
Phil's-
savory baking.
He does savory, and I will do some sweet. There you
Okay.
go.
All right, our final sign off.
Oh, wow.
And it's good night from me,
And it's good night from him.
from the two Ronnies. And thank you all for listening to us and putting up with us. But we'll never go away because this will last an eternity on the internet.
That's right.
Yes.
And I would like to say a special thank you as well to Megan, to Muffy, to Liz J, to Neil. I think I've got our regulars in there, but if I've missed you, I'm sorry, but we really appreciate you.
And to Mom.
And to my mom.
And to Brendan for putting it all together and keeping us organized.
That is right, whether we liked it or not.
Yep.
That was it.
Yeah.
So,
it only flows this way because he does it like that. Otherwise, we'll be all over the place like
That's
confetti.
right. So
Yes.
sort of like we've graduated middle school. Now we're going off to high
High school.
There
when
you
are we,
go.
When are we going to college? I never made college. No, only 1 year anyway.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Does not matter. Okay, well,
All right.
we will see you guys in a different format.
Okay, let's pop open the champagne now.
I like fried chicken thighs that make me feel so good. Bacon fat, I'd marry that if I only could. Stoking coals soothes my soul. I love my barbecue. Understand, I'm just a man with the pork fat baby back blues. I've known girls round the world, sweet as apple pie, candy lips and honey hips make me wanna cry. Love is fine, but so is swine. Just don't make me choose. 'Cause understand, I'm still a man with the pork fat baby back blues. I've been told you don't grow old living life this way. Maybe so, but all I know is I'm living day to day. Once you find a love like mine, you know that love is true. Understand, I'm just a man with the pork fat baby back blues. Yeah, I understand, I'm still your man with the pork fat baby back blues.
There you go, Phil.
Well done, you two.
Okay, bye.
See you guys.